Hello everyone, welcome to the reading. This reading will be for Dua Lipa. So, this is going to be an insight reading. I'm going to shuffle these 4 decks, and then afterwards I'm going to pull directly from them. So let's see what's going to show up. Alright, there's an energy of strife with this 9 of Wands. I mean, just look at the background. So this is indicating to me that she's going through strife. So very interesting energies. Also, I'm going to be using 4 cards for the header energy. It's going to kind of like set the tone of what's happening. This strife, right, it has to do with her passions. She's not feeling too comfortable is what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? Because this 4 Wands, it kind of has like a homey feel to it, like usually, but it's under strife. So it's showing me that her sort of like excitement, things that made her feel comfortable, it's bringing her a lot of strife is what I'm seeing. Alright, I don't want to shuffle for too long, otherwise it's going to be a very long reading. Also, how this works is whatever like 1 card that pops out is what I'm going to take for the header energy. So the card was face down, so this has to do with her emotions, but I'm picking up an energy again of disturbance. So let's see, she's in her head with this give me space. There's a lot of things happening with her, because I'm picking up this has to do with money. This has to do with individuals. This has to do with family. This has to do with friends. I'm getting multiple energies. So she's definitely caught up in her head. She's contemplating things. Sorry, I'm a bit of a perfectionist, so hopefully the cards look right. Like if it doesn't look right, it drives me kind of crazy. All right. So let's see what else is happening with her. A relationship that's transactional. Again, this has to do with business. This has to do with family. This has to do with friends. The fact that this is a transactional relationship, transactional relationships, it's showing me that it's a lot happening. It's kind of just like, how do I explain it? She doesn't feel at peace. You know what I mean? She feels like, and I know this would be kind of like the assumption, but it is what it is. It's like everybody wants a piece of her. Like the Britney Spears song, Give Me More. I'm so lame. But anyway, this is showing me that, yeah, people are kind of just like go digging off of her. You know what I mean? They want to be around her because of superficial reasons, materialistic reasons. So yeah, it's showing me a lot of just uncomfortable, unfair situations. Not just that, right? Because you know the Hermit is usually when you kind of like keep to yourself. You know what I mean? You try to like regenerate your energy, try to like realign yourself. The fact that the card is upside down is showing me that she's not able to align herself at this moment in time. You know what I mean? She's feeling lonely. Because it's kind of just like she wants her space, right? Because she feels like everyone wants to basically use her. So it's making her feel a particular way. That's why it's depression here, loneliness, isolation. Very deep energies, very deep. So I'm done shuffling with this deck. Let's do the next deck. So yeah, it seems like so far she's basically going through strife. She doesn't feel comfortable in her personal relationships that has to do with people. You know what I mean? Even romantically is what I'm picking up as well. So, I can already tell this is going to be an insightful reading. This loving lobster, right? This is an energy that has to do with almost like Scorpio, Cancer. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like this energy, right? I'm kind of like pausing because I'm picking up the energy and it's giving me a lot of vibes, right? Because it's showing me a real sensitive person, but at the same time, it's almost like pushing her to a sadistic streak she doesn't want to be a part of. You know what I mean? That's why I'm kind of picking up that like Scorpio energy and Cancer energy, because it's like she wants to be loving, she wants to be chill, but at the same time she's in her feelings about shit. So it's making her very toxic is what I'm picking up. Again, very deep energies. I could tell this is going to be a deep ass reading. Hopefully everyone stays tuned. Excuse me 1 second. All right. But this delicate dove, this is the energy she wants to put out. She wants to be seen as delicate, you know what I mean? She wants to be seen as someone that's harmonious, you know what I mean? Someone that's compassionate. But again, it's kind of like a forced energy, you know what I mean? It's like she doesn't know who she is. I'm seeing a sort of like, it's a crisis sort of energy that I'm picking up. I'm definitely picking up a crisis energy, you know what I mean? This is kind of sad because the energy that I'm picking up is someone that's not at peace. You know what I mean? She's really not at peace. It's like no other way to say it. It's like it's a lot of things going on. I'm getting with her people, her family. I'm getting like with, I don't know like the name for it, but like the people that she worked with. So I don't know, like her management, her staff. I'm getting issues, you know what I mean? And it's like she wants peace, but she's not getting it. This is also showing me someone that doesn't know how to speak up for themselves. So this is really deep. All right, I'm done shuffling here. Now let's see what this deck shows. I haven't done a reading like this in a minute. Because I've been doing like a ton of question readings. I haven't done a celebrity insight reading in a minute. Illusions. She's definitely dealing with illusion. It has to do with perception. So this is showing me a very unfortunate situation. Not just that, this is the energy of loss. This is showing me behind the scenes as far as business is concerned. I don't know, it's kind of like I'm getting the vibe of her contract. You know what I mean? It's some injustice going on with that, or a lot of injustice. You know what I mean? She's kind of just like, yo, are you serious? You know what I mean? What she feels like she's receiving is a minimal amount. Very insightful again. This Queen of Pentacles, she's going to try to fight for what she feels like she deserves is what I'm seeing. Because it's like, she's dealing with this injustice. She feels like people are taking from her. She feels like people want to be around her because of superficial reasons. So she's coming up with plans. She's coming up with ideas. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like she's a little overconfident is what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? Because this is like the overconfident energies. But at the same time, it's very much so an energy of insecurity that I'm picking up with this little bird here. So this is funny, right? Because this is showing me shit's about to go down. This is really deep, right? Because this is the feminine energy, right? In this deck, the bunny. The bear is the masculine energy. I'm getting transactions. I'm getting money. I'm getting business, right? It's kind of just like, yo, she's trying to take what she believes is hers, but there's going to be some animosity with her team, her people, I don't know what you call it, her management, her label, whatever. They're kind of just like, yo, you trying to take basically what you feel like is rightfully yours, but at the same time, you're not entitled to all that you're taking. So it's kind of like they're going to turn on her. It's like you want protection, but we're not going to give you protection. We're going to leave you out for the wolves is what I'm picking up. So damn, this is really insightful. You see what I mean? This is really deep. It's an energy of loss. She's going to be experiencing some loss. You know what I mean? Because again, 3 always has to do with conflict. So this is showing me she's going to be the one dealing with conflict. She's going to be the one dealing with stress. They're going to put all that shit on her while they're going to be balanced with the 2. See the 2 balloons and the 3 balloons. So yeah, very, very insightful energies. So let's see, because one card didn't pop up yet. I'm gonna shuffle and then just pull one card from the bottom of the deck. An energy again of bondage, of restrictions. You know what I mean? This is kind of like the performer in the circus, but this performer is trapped. But the funny thing about this situation is that seemingly this person doesn't seem to be trapped, right? It's kind of just like this person can walk out at any time. But mentally, this person is trapped. This person is in a cruel cycle, is what I'm picking up. So, I mean, the energies are kind of like following a theme in this particular reading of being trapped, of being caught up in the head. So, yeah. Now, let's get to the reading. Sorry, I like to make sure the card is... I like to make sure the card's right before I, like, start. Okay, it's right. Because this card is a little bit short. That's why I'm like, why is it lower than the others? But it's where it needs to be. All right. So let's see, right? Because I'm curious to look into this give me space energy. Because it's showing me her people and all sorts of shit's just not legit. So let's see what's going on with that. Red flags. What did I tell you? She's feeling a type of way. You know what I mean? Also, what came to mind is, or what I seen is this no contact. So it's like she's purging a lot of people in her life. You know what I mean? She's also explaining to people that, yo, I'm not feeling too great. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like, for some people, she can open her mouth, right? She could be like, yo, I'm not feeling too great. Whilst others, she doesn't know how to address the situation, is what I'm seeing. Let's look and see this Nine of Swords. Again, it was showing me an energy of strife when the reading start. Addiction. She has a bad boy in her life that's causing strife. You know what I mean? This person is a person that parties a lot, that has unhealthy coping mechanisms. This is a person that triggers her into unhealthy coping mechanisms. This is showing me, how do I say this? It's showing me intense, crazy, weird sex. You know what I mean? That's what I'm seeing. So it's kind of just like, whoever this guy is, it's showing me a very toxic guy. Let's look deeper into this energy of this toxic dude. Yeah, with this Page of Swords, right? This is showing me an energy of kind of just like, yo, stay back. But she can't leave this person because of the sex. I know it sounds gross, but again, this is the energies, you know what I mean? I can't sugarcoat it. You see how this person has their hand on their crotch? It's like symbolic of like masturbation, sex, basically. It's showing me that she's obsessed with this guy. You know what I mean? Like, you see how she's like turning away and shit, and she's like trying to block this dude with this umbrella, but she's still searching for this dude. It's like she still has her eyes like basically open, kind of like trying to like find this dude. You know what I mean? So it's kind of funny. This energy is really crazy, so it has me kind of like awkward at this moment. Let's see what's going on with this situation with this loving lobster, because it was showing me that she's trying to be like loving and chill, but she can't sort of like manage. Walking away, the separation, ending divorce. I'm definitely seeing a shakeup in her life. This is definitely a shakeup. It's showing me that whoever this guy is that's popping up, again, I don't know her relationship, you know what I mean? I don't know anything of this lady, to be honest. But this is just what's being shown to me. Whoever is this person that she is having issues leaving and coming back to, she keeps coming back to them. Not just that, but this is multiple meanings, because this is also showing me that she is making a permanent split as far as like people that has to do with business, you know what I mean, friendships. So very interesting. Let's see what's happening here, because it's showing me that she's trapped in her mind. So let's see what's happening there. This Leo energy, this is deep, and I know it looks like two different decks, like two different cards, but I don't know, this was like, they gave this as like, I don't know, they basically gave like 12 zodiac cards that's like a part of this deck. I don't know why they didn't have the backs the same, but whatever. This is showing me, though, someone that's toxic. You know what I mean? This lady isn't a saint. You know what I mean? This is showing me someone that's a narcissist. You know what I mean? I'm definitely getting a narcissist energy with this Leo. I'm definitely getting someone that likes to be in the spotlight. So it's like she's going to be keeping herself trapped. It's kind of like, yeah, she doesn't like her contract. Yeah, she doesn't like what she's involved in. But at the same time, she's a narcissist and she loves the attention. Let's look deeper on this slot. This 9 of Pentacles. It's showing me someone that's not happy. You know what I mean? This is like a, how do you say it? An unhappy employee. You know what I mean? It's kind of like someone that's basically alone. Someone that's not having fun. That doesn't have like a good work environment. But that's staying in it for the money. You see how this person's holding the money? This green right here? It's like she's unhappy. Again, these 3 ice cream cones is showing me the energy of strife, but it's like she stays blind to it. So, very insightful. Let's see what's going on with this red flags. Like, what's going to be the result of this energy? This vintage, this shivers, dates, courtships, and all that. This is a deep energy, right? Because it's like she doesn't want to part from her people. And this is kind of like, it kept showing like throughout the reading, like she doesn't want to part from her people, right? But at the same time, there's an energy of her wanting to stay in shit. You know what I mean? It's kind of just like she leaves. And this is like a pattern that I'm seeing, actually. Like, it has to do with relationships, and it has to do with like romantic relationships, business relationships. She makes a split. She wants to leave. You know what I mean? She's unhappy. But then this is kind of like a reminiscent energy of where like she sits, she reflects. This is showing me a weak individual. You know what I mean? Like she feels lonely. She doesn't like change. And then it's kind of just like, I remember like the times when such and such happened. I remember when this went down with this person. And then she keeps putting herself in a vicious cycle. This is funny because this is like real life shit. This is nothing exaggerated or anything like this. This is showing me like some real life shit. Let's see what's going on with this walking away. With this acceptance, this faith and transparency, with this jolly jellyfish, it's going to be something that's transparent about this situation because she's not jolly. Again, she wants to project that all is well, but there's going to be energies that's transparent, especially like, I guess, if you're a fan, you know what I mean? Because I'm not a fan of none of these people I do readings for, really. You know what I mean? So it's kind of just like you guys might be able to see on social media or like through her songs or whatever, I don't know, where it's kind of just like, oh, shit's not right. You know what I mean? It's like this is what like the fans are going to be saying that like really like watch her and shit. They're going to be like, there's something that's not legit about what she's like going through, her situation, how she's projecting herself. You know what I mean? So, I mean, the energies are pretty much saying the same shit. So this is funny. Let's see what's going to be happening here with this love situation, because it was showing me that this dude, whoever he is, he's bringing a lot of strife in her life, and this is showing me that she has an addiction to him because of sexual reasons. So let's see what's happening with that. You see this shit? See you again. I know my energies are kind of just like whatever, you know what I mean, but the energies are definitely here. What did I tell you guys? She can't leave this dude. You see how it's like, see you again? I don't know whoever this dude is, but this dude literally has her hooked. You know what I mean? He definitely has her hooked. So they're going to be seeing each other again. Let's see what's going on with this transparency energy. You know what I mean? This is a deep situation, right? Because I'm getting an energy that has to do with money. I'm also getting a energy again of strife. whoever this person is, right? This guy that she's addicted to. This person isn't who they try to portray themselves as. You know what I mean? This person tries to portray themselves like they're rich. You see what I mean? With like this green here is symbolic of wealth, of abundance. But they're doing peasant shit. You know what I mean? So this is showing me that an image of someone that has money. But in reality, whoever this guy is, he doesn't have the money. You know what I mean? He doesn't have any money. She actually has the money. You know what I mean? So damn, this is really deep. It's like he fucks with her to elevate himself because he doesn't have his own resources, is what's being shown to me. You know what I mean? Not just that, but he wants to get her pregnant as well with this tree being here, because the tree is symbolic of like children as well, of pregnancy, of lineage. So this is showing me a guy that tries to portray himself as someone that has money but doesn't have money, that's trying to get her pregnant. Very deep. Let's look and see what else is happening with this side. This gifts. What did I tell you, right? That he wants to basically exploit her because she has the gifts. You know what I mean? So this is interesting. This is definitely interesting. Let me look further into this energy because this is actually very fascinating. You see, with this soulmate energy, this person keeps telling her like, yo, we're soulmates, we need to be together. You keep leaving, but obviously you keep coming back. This is showing me a karmic cycle. I'm definitely seeing a karmic cycle. Not just that, but this karmic cycle, this guy, he's throwing off her energies. That's why she can't make proper decisions. You know what I mean? And I'm not trying to make a, like, trying to do a stretch or anything, but this is showing me a very, like, karmic situation. It has to do with drug use. You know what I mean? It has to do with keeping her in a fog is what I'm seeing. Not just that, but this is also an energy that's making her ignorant. Because it's kind of just like all this drug use that this person is bringing into her life. Oh yeah, let me say, because I forgot to say that this is all allegedly and for entertainment purposes only. I have to say that because of YouTube. So all this shit is allegedly. But anyway, I was so caught up in energies and shit, I forgot to say that shit. But anyway, but yeah, this is showing me some deep shit. This is showing me a lot of deep shit. Like, very fascinating. Let's look and see what's going on with this energy, because this is showing me that she's not happy with work either. But again, she doesn't want to leave because she's a narcissist. She loves the fame and the attention. This Sagittarius energy, she's a lucky individual. You know what I mean? Luck comes to her. Because Sagittarius is definitely a lucky sign. And the energies that I'm getting from this is that she's lucky. So this is showing me a lot of things are going to be going into her favor. You know what I mean? As far as money, business, you know what I mean? Behind the scenes shit. It's showing me shit that's going to be in her favor. But let's look deeper on this side and see what else is going to be happening. She's going to regain her health. You know what I mean? I'm getting an energy of like a detox, or like when you go to one of those facilities, what do you call it? Rehab. I'm definitely seeing a rehab. You know what I mean? This is deep because it's giving me a lot of shit though, because this is showing me that not only is there drug issues, but this eating habits. I know it says healthy eating habits, but this is showing me someone that doesn't have healthy eating habits. I'm actually getting an eating disorder. Damn, this lady, she has a lot of shit going on. It's kind of just like, that's why her mind isn't right. She's dealing with a guy that's toxic. You know what I mean? She doesn't like change. You know what I mean? This is showing me someone that has a weak, like, spirit or weak personality. I'm not trying to offend anyone, but it is what it is. But I'm going to conclude this reading with pulling one card for each slot. So let's see what's going to be happening with this situation. Because it's showing me that this guy's toxic, she can't stay away, and that they're going to be fucking with each other again. So let's see what's going to be happening there. The Tower. So this is showing me cataclysm. You know what I mean? It's going to be bad for both of them. A very toxic situation where she's going to be crying a shit ton. It is what it is. Let's see what's going on with this slot here. Because it was showing me that she wants her space, right? That she feels like she's being used. And her intuition, and this is deep because like early in the reading when this card showed up, it was showing that like intuitively she's picking up like red flags. Like, yo, this person's shady. Now it's showing me that obviously it has to do with like multiple things, but it has to do with this person as well. This person she can't walk away from. But it's kind of just like she keeps coming back to them. So let's see what's going to be happening with that situation. The Four of Pentacles, she's going to be more, I don't know, I'm seeing energy of more entranced. You know what I mean? She's going to be more entranced with this person. Not just that their money ties are going to be more connected. So I don't know if this is showing like a marriage or what, but this is showing me kind of like a contract, like a business deal. So I don't know like how her and this guy are going to be like connected, but this is showing me like it has to do with money and that there's definitely going to be a connection with that. Let's see what's happening with this soulmate energy. I know this says enthusiasm, right? And problem solving and adventure. This is the energy that she feels like she's going to be able to like bring to the table with this situation, because it's going to be like she's going to be going through rehab. She's going to be trying to be healthy. You know what I mean? But this is showing me a situation where it's kind of just like, it's not going to be going down. That's what I'm seeing. You know what I mean? Because it's like she's fucking with the mischievous spirit. Not just that, but she has a thing for all this negativity. You know what I mean? Because it's like, yeah, she wants to run away. She wants to leave it. But again, I was getting a Scorpio energy when this card came out. So it's kind of just like she's attracted to all this negative shit. Sorry, my hands are sweaty. But yeah, this is showing me she has an issue where she's like drawn to these negative cycles. So this is showing me a very negative individual. And let's see what's going on with this situation. You know what I mean? Because it's showing me she's going to have luck and shit. You know what I mean? That she's going to be continuing to do what she's going to be doing as far as like her moneymaker is concerned. But let's see what else is going to be happening. With this Cancer energy, she's not going to be at peace. She's definitely not going to be at peace. Because, you know, Cancers, they go through different emotions, different cycles. You know what I mean? Because this is showing me someone that has like an unstable personality, unstable habits. So it's kind of like showing me a lot of ups and downs. You see how this person's hands are up? And you see how this crab hands are up? It's kind of like... It's so toxic and stupid that it's like, I don't even want to say it. That's why I'm like, because it's kind of just like, this is just so negative. I'm just getting nothing but a ton of negative energy. You know what I mean? And it's kind of just like, I don't know what her zodiac sign is, because this is showing me someone that's fortunate. You know what I mean? So I don't know if she's like a Sagittarius or what. But this is showing me that someone that has like a lot of luck in their life, but then they put themselves in stupid situations and then later on cry and then bitch about it. And then they get like moody and shit where it's like, oh, I don't want to fuck with people. But then it's kind of just like that person's fault. So that's what I'm seeing here. Very silly. Definitely tell me what you guys thought about this reading. You know what I mean? It was definitely insightful because I don't know anything of this Dua Lipa person. But yeah, definitely press the thumbs up button and yeah, peace and abundance to all.